Let's check in with the other member of the Good Day Columbus team. That's Johnny DiLoretto. And Johnny, this is going to be fun today, isn't it?
It is going to be fun. We're on a roll, Kent. We're with the Columbus Era, wait, hold on, I need my coffee. Columbus Area Board Gaming Society. Check out this diverse group. Look how many people we have here. Give yourselves a hand for coming out here. Board gaming. Games you've never seen before. There's a little something for everyone of all ages. We got families, we got women, we got guys, we got everything. We're going to show you games that you never even knew existed. So, you'll definitely want to come back and learn something.
Joining us live from Worthington to tell us all about it, Johnny, we've got Ohio State checkers out, and we've got Buckopoly out, in addition to Yahtzee, those kind of things.
Okay, hey, well, those are good. You guys play. We'll check in with you and see what your progress is on those games. But these games here are something completely different. This is Nathan Morris. He's the club librarian here. And, I mean, already, Nathan, there's so many different kind of people here, so many different kind of games. I've never seen any of them. Give me an idea of what kind of games are. This one's called Wallamapi. These guys are playing. What are the different games?
Well, for instance, over here we've got basically a dexterity game that's got a clever timing element with marble that drops down and runs, and right now they're setting up the stack, and what they're going to have to do is start pulling discs out and setting them on top, and eventually they'll topple.
So they're dexterity-based games. They're obviously strategic military games.
Strategic games. Here we've got one that's got some military in it. Here's one that has all kinds of fancy motion, but they just sort of strategically, abstractly place their marbles.
And there are games for ladies. We'll talk about more specifically. One of them is being played exclusively with men right now, Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Zularetto, that's an interesting concept. Right. Zularetto, that's, we'll leave that one alone. But let me ask you this. Now, give me an idea of the different kind of people that come here.
Sure. We get all sorts. We have, well, honestly, we have from infants through, I don't know, 70 or 80 years old.
Yeah, we have a 12-week-old gamer back there.
Yeah, that's true. My 22-year-olds come occasionally, and we have families come. We have retired, you know, pretty much the whole gamut.
And let's be specific here too. These games you can't find in Target or in a department store.
In general, yeah.
You got to find them at specialty stores.
Correct.
But you can also just come here.
Right.
You're the club librarian.
That's right.
You'll put somebody in touch.
Very true.
Okay. For more information about how to do this, how to join in.
Johnny DiLoretto live with a local board game group in Worthington. Who would have thought there was such a group, Johnny?
Yeah, who would have thought, Terry? And you know what? They're a very lively bunch. Everybody, there's a great energy here this morning. People playing games, all kinds of different games we've never seen before. These ladies are playing a game called Cleopatra. And this is Nate Holm. He's the president of the club. And Nate, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Let me ask you about women in general. How many members do you have in general, and how many members are women?
We have about 150 members total, and about 25 to 30, I would say, would be women. Most of them are with families.
Okay.
So we get a whole family that will come and participate in a game.
Now, a game like this, Cleopatra, geared towards women specifically, do they like this game?
Not specifically, but it's definitely one that women do enjoy.
What is the object of it?
The object of the game is to try to build Cleopatra's temple, but they have to be careful because whichever one takes the most bribes ends up getting thrown to the crocodiles at the end.
Oh, geez. That's always,
that's never good.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you have to balance taking bribes to help you build versus the weight of taking too many.
Well, let me ask you this too. What's interesting is we've got so many people here, and they've all found time to be here. Is that a key element of the board gaming club, making time for these games?
Yes, it is. People, rather than just trying to play games to pass time, actually make time to play the games because they enjoy them so much.
Well, why? What is the appeal?
Well, as you can see,
as opposed to video games.
It's very visually appealing, but beyond that, it's the camaraderie around the table. Rather than sitting and staring at a computer screen, you actually get to interact with a real person. So, you know, it builds relationships, and you're able to interact.
Excellent. All right. Come on back. We got more board games here, games you've never seen before, games you've never heard of, games for kids, dexterity-based games, military games. Wait till you see it. How's your Yahtzee going, by the way? This is my kind of game, Terry. You can't lose this game.
It's in fact true. The game's called Arkham Horror.
Okay.
And essentially what's going on is the mechanism for this is different than most of the other games that we're playing here. At the end of the game, there won't be a single winner or a single loser.
Okay.
We'll all win or we'll all lose together.
Okay, now let me stop you there. This is Paul Schmuckler. Let me introduce you. Club member.
Indeed.
This is called Arkham Horror, is one of many cooperative games.
Exactly.
Define what that is for people.
A cooperative game means that instead of everyone playing against everyone else at the table, we are all playing together.
Okay.
So the concept is not that you're trying to beat anyone else, you're actually trying to beat the game itself.
Now, what kind of gamer does this appeal to, Paul?
I mean, certainly I'm a fan and I'm just a standard club member, but realistically they're great for people who are just new coming into the club, because what you end up with is a game that can look pretty overwhelming when you first sit down to stare at it, and it's wonderful to actually be able to work together, and it makes the game a lot less threatening.
And a lot of these games I notice they can be very elaborate, very simple. This one looks arcane.
What's amazing about this is that even though there's a tremendous amount of stuff out here, on any given play of this game, we might only use a very small percentage of it. The reason that there's so much here is to enable the game to be replayed many different times.
Okay.
So on any individual play, we might use just a small subset, but at the same time, we can replay it as many times as we want.
All right, let's tell folks who might be interested in coming and joining up. First timers are free, right?
Absolutely.
They meet, the Columbus Area Board Gaming Society meets every first and third Fridays here in Worthington. For more information, you can go to myfox28columbus.com and link up to them. You can learn everything you need to know there. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Get back to your game, sir.
Wish us luck.
We're going to move on. Strategic military games. You know, it used to be Battleship. Now it's, serious stuff. It's all based on Marvel heroes. Like this guy, the Hulk, and there's Spider-Man over there, and Bruce Rife, one of the founding co-members here, has Iron Man. Kent's all excited about the new Iron Man movie coming out. Here, who would win in a battle, I wonder? Hulk or Iron Man? Hulk smash, Tony Stark! Bruce is going to tell us all about real battle games, strategic military games straight ahead.